Me llamo Helen, so I'm delighted to meet you, and thank you for coming. Yes, and let's have a nice conversation. Say I'm Mercedes.
In Spanish and then in English.
Yes, okay, fine, absolutely, yes.
Tenemos la gran suerte de poder hablar con Helen Salmons en su casa un domingo en Londres, porque otra educación es posible gracias a los blog maníacos y a Conchita, que nos han permitido estudiarle durante años para hacer una tesis. Thank you so much for your time and Sunday time.
Yes.
And I'd like to share with you crazy idea. Your book, I think, is very necessary now in the university, and for teachers and perhaps for families. I think it's really very good. The arts, the poems,
Yes,
the video.
Right, lovely. Okay.
Because we teach with media literacy in our classes, in our different classes.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind, and I'd like to present to the blog maniacos. They are kids in 5th or 6th year in Spain. Is the last part of the primary school, and they are living in a little village in Jacarilla. It's very close to Orihuela, where Miguel Hernández lives.
Yes.
And the poem and the poetry is a very special place.
Fantastic.
And I'd like to share some ideas, and I prefer to listen to. I take some ideas.
Right. Okay, so let me have a look.
My thesis, only a picture, but put the focus in this teacher.
Okay.
Why? Because she is a very special teacher, all her life in this little village. All her life in the same level, more or less, 56, 56, 56, and little village in a culture place.
Okay.
And what's happened with the educational culture for all? What's happened if they teach change? What's happened if they teach empowerment? And this is the cloud. But the cloud, a lot of things.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're
The clouds,
thinking about.
yeah,
Okay.
and the world, different world, and close 5 teachers,
Right.
not in the little village, in another part in Spain. But all the time we are growing up with this teacher, and me here. Only put the camera and the lights and take a picture, but sometimes put inside
Yes.
in the cloud. Yeah.
Yes, and you need to just explain that again to me. So this is the teacher you're studying. This is the village, and she's lived there all her life. And who's in the cloud again?
In the cloud, all the cloud, but 5 teachers, very close in her process. But
In the same school?
no. But I thought the name is the name, the person, Conchita. She's a woman and is in the name, and surname. And blog maniacos, because blog maniacos from 2008 now, okay?
Okay, fine. So
This
that's 6 years.
all the time.
6 years they've been doing this.
And what's happened with blog maniacos? Year and year and year, and now blog maniacos is a culture. They have a name in the cloud, in the website, in the other teachers in Spain, around the world, with London, okay. And put only the name and blog maniacos, and full stop, lights and shadows in teaching with practice in the web. Because I think we have no time to knowledge about the website culture between 1.0 2.0, because what's happened is a new way.
Yes.
Sometimes you put in face-to-face, sometimes you put in the blog, sometimes you put anybody you don't know, but he feels what's happened with you.
Exactly.
Okay?
Okay.
And I thought, okay, this is my title, Web 2.0.
Okay, but you were so you're studying this, the lights and shadows, teaching primary, through the eyes of Conchita, mainly through her perception.
Well, not only.
Okay.
Not only. This is the title because the verbs are action, and I think the action is for the actors, not for me. I only study, view what's happening. And then lights and shadows, for all of them, the context. What's happened with the ideas? Is the same that Conchita? Is different ideas? What's happened? Okay. The first year, here, she began the blog, and I began my blog here in London. I finished my master degree about the researching, but I didn't know any word about blog. Okay? But one day I thought we can do a different project with the penguin here in London. It was snowing a lot, and it was crazy project, but really so funny around the world, and it was incredible for me. And I found it and said, Blog Maniacos, okay. If you can find your penguin in Jacarilla or what's happening in Spain, and sure, we did it, different things. Okay. 1 year, sometimes Japan project here in London, together. Finish my degree, no more. And I thought, you need to think about what's happened with your master, and a lot of different colleagues. You need to do that thesis. No, I'm really very old, I don't know. And one day, Angel Perez here in London, and he told me, you need to write yourself. No, I'm really very old, I have a lot of things. And I told him, if one day I do, you put your name in my thesis, because it's really very hard. And this year, I began to think, well, and I designed for some ideas, and he discussed with him and said, oh, it's okay. But now it's totally different, my idea.
Okay.
The problem is your personal life, and when you are a woman more, you know.
Yes.
Your family life with your husband, with your go on with the thesis and the blogs and the crowd. And now, here, I thought, well, it's time to finish, because I have 1 year, 5 and 6, and another year, 5 and 6, and the first year. And here, I research participating. Okay, finish. Well, how finish? Interview all the blog maniacos and generation about the information, what's happened with the families, families with level, cultural level, because the information is the high quality, and colleagues. Okay, it's okay, no more. But now, this year, it was incredible, because this year I'm free, I have no salary, but I can study. And I went to the new generation in Blog Maniacos, and I thought perhaps a group of discussion with some ideas about the culture Blog Maniacos, and about what's happening in the little village with the story, the Blog Maniacos. I'm going at the beginning of the course, and the teacher is not important in their life, and it's okay. Lovely day, wow, impressive, all in video, and the empowerment, and say, we want to be important in the website, and perhaps we are going to go and say, well, I don't know, but perhaps this is possible. And immediately change. And what's the problem? The problem was, now Conchita, in 4 years, the empowerment is incredible. And I stopped and I thought, I have time now to research more and more about what's happened, and where is the power. When the power is in horizontal way, it's It's incredible.
Yes.
And I thought, I can finish my thesis now, because it's really very important.
Yes. Yes.
And, well, now I put the focus and put some inputs in the contest, and empower, Conchita and the kids, and all the contest, because the university told me, one teacher in Donostia University, and said, well, perhaps you have one teacher, she can share with my pupil. Okay, young maniacos in the other university. Oh, perhaps you can. Okay, Conchita. Okay. And now we are doing a very special project with the university in Murcia. Change the role. Now, blog maniacos, in this generation, they are the teachers for the students in the university about group of video recording. They need to do a video recording in the university, but the role is in the 5th year, in the kids, and they are the teachers. Well, incredible. I said, well, I'm going to empower the university and the blog maniacos, and a group of discussion, obviously. And now we have all together, okay? All this information and the new information.
What are you going to do with this all?
Yeah. And I stop.
Okay.
Now I stop and I wrote the story. How is the story? The story is a conversation between you and me, Conchita and me. I put, what do you want to have? A coffee, please? And immediately, all they wrote, I cut for the meanings, the important, what's happened with the families, with the kids, with the curriculum, with the evaluation, and what do you think about your change in your life, or your problem, or your shadows, and put a little conversation, a long part of the road, not only Conchita, their other teachers, but always Conchita. All her point of view about the teaching life, because she's a teacher. And she wrote incredible things in the blog site in the university, and put all the students really very strong, but in a very good way. And I thought, it's lovely, because Conchita, she's going to retire in next November, and what's happened? Put all the teaching in the new teachers now, in our daughters now, in that girl. And that girl is springtime in the teaching, now finish my thesis.